textbook. You're going to earn and learn at the same time. You just got to be coachable, teachable, and trainable. We're going to provide options for your future. So are you going to be the first person in your family to create the wealth, or are you waiting for somebody else to do it? And you're going to increase your influence. You know, there's no reason to have a network and you're not leveraging that network to do business. So these are the benefits of network marketing, right? All right, so the team system, these are the pillars of network marketing and success. And you know the 4 pillars, which is the customers, the business partners, duplication, and leadership. You must have these 4 things to make this system work right? So guess what? 5 failure levels. Now, failing exponentially, right? Failing bigger and faster, right? Wanting to fail, the willingness to fail, and the ability to fail. Remember, failing don't mean you lost. Failing means that you're going to make some mistakes along the way to get to the spot where you're trying to get to. So you got to understand exactly what you're doing as you build your business. You got to realize, put that in your mindset now. You're not going to win every day. You're going to fail sometime, but you're failing forward, bigger and faster. All right, so creating a team culture. Now, team culture is very important. I'm gonna tell you right now, my team, personally, ours is like a family. It's a family setting. And also with Momentum Society, you know, that's a bigger scale of a team, but it's also a family setting as well. You gotta have consistency. It's the attitude, the work ethic, and the enrollments, right? All 3 of these things play a major part in the consistency. When you're inconsistent, so will your paycheck, right? Crowds, increase the compound effect, increase the energy, increase closing rates, right? And community, help people stick and stay for the big pay. I like that. Write that down. You guys should be taking some notes. Do not be committing these things to your memory. Write it down. Create servant leaders. If I can, you can too. If T-Money did it, you can too. Those are the 3 C's to profit, right? Daily personal development. Like I told you guys, this isn't a credit business or this isn't a network marketing business. It's a personal development business with a check attached to it. We want you to do well in the areas of your life, spiritually, mentally, physically, and financially. How do you create team culture for long-term success? Daily personal development. What are you reading right now? There's no way that you can build without reading. Leaders are readers. So right now you need to figure out, okay, what am I doing this month? What's the book I'm gonna read? Who are the influencers that I want to listen to? And how I'm going to duplicate that down into my team. Daily personal development. So you want to be and dress professional. Your individual image as an agent not only represents yourself, but it represents thousands of other businesses as well. Let's put the best foot forward so we can attract key and long-term business partners. Excuse me. Work-life imbalance. Now, I was just talking to one of my agents about this. Listen, you have to balance. This is where you're going to learn about the cash calendar and everything else that we teach you guys on how to balance the work in a life, but you got to spend time with your loved ones to make your business building more fulfilling and worth the sacrifice. This will also help you care for other people as well. I always say people who close to their mamas and grandmas are always these people who can nurture and help people move into success, because guess what? The wisdom and the older people that you hung around, you pick up those same traits faster. I think Nicola was telling me that's like the Montessori effect in the Montessori schools. So listen to this etiquette. Now you gotta have etiquette. You know, I'm not gonna say the R word, but we don't want, you know, people coming into this thing called network marketing and not having the right etiquette. We must represent our company and our team with excellence every day, all day. This is the good representation. Now log on early for all events, at least 10 minutes prior. You know, in our case, we try to do 30 minutes prior because we want to make sure that we got everything down packed while we're training you guys to hit these massive levels. You also want to check the mics, video, lighting, virtual events. There's going to be technical difficulties and it's okay. Don't panic, but make sure you come in with the mic and is muted so you're not having an outside conversation while everybody on the live can hear what you're doing, right? So be excited, be upfront, be upbeat, positive, friendly. Leave your problems at home. Do not come complaining to your downline. If you want to complain, you complain up and let your wise counsel help you make the right decisions. Treat our environment and our agents with the utmost respect at all times. This is where edification comes in. You're not just edifying people, you're edifying everything, person, place, or things. We learned that in the 3rd grade. Those are nouns. So when dialing into your team or company calls, come in on muted lines unless you are speaking. It's almost like a disrespect when you have a moderator that's moderating the call and you're having all these conversations and people can hear things who are trying to do business with us. So you want to play team, participate in the event, raise your hand, clap if the presenter asks for assistance, and comment and cheer on fellow agents in the social media platform, Zooms, and meetings. There's nothing wrong with edifying other people. Team, together, everyone achieves more. All right, so no politics. Now, I always avoid this. I don't talk about no president. I don't talk about any of that stuff, especially on social media. Avoid the gossip in your team as well. Never talk about negative issues surrounding people, products, or the company, whatever the company is going through or people going through. Leave that out of your downline. Negative comments, like I told you before, should always go to the upline. That is your wise counsel. Now, edify other leaders, right? Our company, products, services, and events, we should be taking over the social platforms with our services and promotion. So when people get promoted, whatever you got going on good in the company, post that stuff so people will want to become a part of the community. No cross-line recruiting. If you didn't invite the guests, don't pay for a promotion or invite into a group. Don't try to enroll them, whether online or offline, especially in our groups. This is grounds for immediate removal. You can't go into the group knowing you didn't put people there and try to go in there and just take somebody or steal. That is not what we promote in the Momentum Society, and you want to be real careful with that. So give support. Support your business by paying your weekly and or monthly meeting costs. Now, when we was having the live meetings, it's $10. Don't come up to the thing saying you don't have the 10. You already know the cost. Save that $1 a day so you can get into that meeting. Celebrate the win, support when they are down. Be concerned about the welfare of your teammates. I just had a recent death on my team, and guess what? We're all pulling together and helping our person on our team, get through a really, really tough time. But that's where that family environment and the team etiquette and environment all comes together, right? Create the memories together. Get with your team for other activities other than business. I'm always doing stuff with my team. They like my family. Some of them see me more than they see their own family. This makes it easy for you to taproot. So now when you're digging down in people's business, these people are familiar with you. It's not like a stranger calling or you trying to call them so you can get some money or help you make some money. They feel welcome because they know T. Anthony Money and they know he's genuine, and I've already built those solid relationships. That's how you want to build your team. Now, compliance, guys, be very careful with this. Get to know the company compliance and rules and encourage others to adhere to them, because one person can make a mistake that's going to ruin the business for everybody else. So let's stay in compliance and let's follow those rules and go build big business, right? So what's up next what is next up from corporate, right? Let's talk about that real quick. All right, so I guess this is what's up next, staying plugged in with the FES corporate, right? So I want to bring our girl, Shamiko Cole, Regional Vice President, killer of the game, big sister. She's like the person that's going to bring everybody together. She has spring personality. She just want to see you win. And so we're going to bring her in, and she's going to talk about staying plugged in with the FES corporate. So without further ado, let's bring Regional Vice President Shamiko Cole to the line. Shamiko, are you there?
I am here, T. Can you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead and take it away.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Definitely want to give it back to T. Anthony Money Executive Vice President. Always an honor to, just be on these calls, and as well as giving it back to Dame Dr. Nicola Smith Jackson for allowing us to bring this virtual Super Saturday to you guys. And I'm just going to jump right on in. What's new? This is what's going to help you guys stay plugged in. And the one thing you want to do is you want to make sure you know what's going on in your back office. The main thing, getting these customer referral programs up and going. Make sure that when you are plugging in the customers, that they see where that button is, that they know what to do, as well as you are training other individuals to get those referrals in your back office. And then we have our new UCES and FES overviews. Those presentations, you need to have them loaded, locked, and ready to go as a new person coming on board, as well as a seasoned person, so that you are available for your teams to move forward. And then we have some other great tools for you guys, and I want you to take some screenshots. I'm going to show you where to find some of these, but our FES one-page overview is a game changer. Everything you need is right there when you are on a call, a three-way call, as well as our new compensation overview for those that have questions. And then you have your new getting started documents. I'm telling you guys, loading these, downloading these, having them available are really a game changer in leadership. And so when you get an opportunity to have these, and I'm going to show you where to find them here shortly, you get to actually move forward and get those teams plugged in. This is the main thing. You want to get with everything that's in your FES back office and share these documents with them. So you have there on the front screen, of course, take a screenshot, and then you have your new customer app, as well as our app for the FES. Now, the new customer app is really important because it's keeping your customers plugged in to exactly what is going on. They can see it in real time. They can log in 24/7. Everyone has their phones connected, and as well as the FES app, that's your business on the go. And you guys know this is in the Apple Store as well as the Google Play. So make sure that you are also letting your new agents know to get these downloaded right away. And so I talked about those documents, and here's where we're going to be able to find them. When you go to your back office, log into your back office on a regular basis, you get a chance to go under the training tab and get that getting started document. Print it out right away, download it and print it out right away. Under your commission tab is where we're going to find that new compensation plan. And when you go there, I want you guys to pay close attention. Next to the actual document there's another two little tabs there. You want to click on whichever one is relevant, English or Spanish, and download that. That's some great information that you'll be able to actually speak to when it comes to signing up with our business, as well as what the compensation plan entails. I'm gonna tell you guys, those are game changers right there. And then when we move forward, you get an opportunity to also see other things that would be available, especially under the training tabs, keeping up with your marketing tabs and any new flyers and things that would be available that are there for you. The corporate office gives it to you right there. There's no brainer. You get an opportunity to understand exactly what you're doing. And then the next slide here, we get an opportunity to also see something that's new that corporate has given to us. They've given you the ability to, under the Credit My Rent, we actually now report to 2 of your credit bureaus. Both of those listed right there, Equifax and TransUnion. That right there is a huge game changer for all of your customers. More points, more points. So let them know, not only are we reporting to 2 of the bureaus, they get twice the opportunity to get some additional points added to their score. How cool is that? And I'm telling you guys, if you are not in the game on seeing where we're going to go this December, this FES Tropical Escape is amazing to you guys. We will have until September the 19th, the Fairmont, Mayakoba, Mexico. This right here is a game changer. The very first, as T mentioned, was the very first trip that I took on a cruise was with this company. You have the ability as winners, you get to experience 4 nights, 5 days in a pristine beaches, Mexican hospitality, and all you can eat food, beverages, water sports, and activities galore. No matter when you started, you get those, get in there, find out what the rules are, see your back office for the link. And I'm telling you, the rules, the requirements are right there. You get a chance to actually win a trip. I want to see you guys on that beach. So I tell you what's coming up next. We have an opportunity from Momentum Society Support team support. And I'm telling you guys, this is right here is something that you want to take some very, very crucial notes on. And we're going to get an opportunity to see one of a powerful, powerful, powerful man here that is going to share this information with you. And I want to bring to the forefront here right now for our Memento Society team support. We want to present to you guys Lavore Robinson, our regional vice president. This gentleman is really paving the way for many. Him and his team are just doing some incredible things out there. I want to bring right here to the front. Lavore, are you here?
I sure am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead and take it over, Lavore.
Awesome. Well, first and foremost, thank you. Did an absolutely amazing job. Definitely got to give it back to Dame Dr. Nicola Smith-Jackson for just providing this particular platform and allowing us to be able to serve. Guys, what I'm getting ready to talk about right now, I'm going to go through really fast, but I need for you guys to understand that this is super important, right? For the sake of time, I'm going to go a little bit fast, but I need you to understand that you got to be plugged in, right? If you're not plugged into your business, you're plugged out. Right. The only thing I need for you guys to think and really get right now is that even though you pay $288 to get started in your business, you got to treat it like $288,000. Right. So that means you got to know what's going on. So you can go in Financial Leaders of America and you can go into the files section. And you can actually get this information. OK, so on Mondays, right, every Monday we have a new agent orientation at 8 p.m. Tuesdays, we have the product training at 8 p.m. On Wednesdays, right, we have a team call, Iron Sharpens Iron. Listen, guys, you got to make sure that you get your people on this particular call. This is a team call. It's about culture. It's about learning. And you have leaders that take time out their schedule to get on there and to pour into us, right? Super important. Daily business opportunity overviews 24/7 in the work from home group. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, we have a live Zoom business overview. Listen, guys, once again, we have leaders taking the time out their schedule to get on this, to get on these calls and to pour into the prospects that are there. Utilize the system that's set up for you. Don't try to do it yourself or recreate the wheel. Okay. Daily service testimonials at 12 p.m. Eastern and get your financial lit here. And Wednesday and Saturday service overviews and get your financial lit here as well. All right, we're going to go ahead and move forward so that we can go ahead and get through with this. All right, so listen, guys, understand in the Work From Home Secrets group, there's that overview Monday through Saturday. That's what we talked about, right? Get your financial lit here. We have live testimonies daily at 12 noon Eastern, right? Super important that you utilize that. That's third-party validation. People want to see that there's other people winning. So put those people in those groups and allow those testimonials to close people for you, right? Wednesday and Saturday overviews and get your financial lit here. That is going to be service overviews or protection plan overviews by itself. And then you have always check the weekly schedule and the team training in the resources section of Financial Leaders of America. Make sure that you guys do that. Hopefully you guys are taking notes. And hopefully you guys are right now, as soon as you have the opportunity, getting in that file section and getting this information. All right. So remember to add, tag, and message. What is add, tag, message? Add your prospects to the groups, like to get your financial lit here, the Work From Home Secrets group, right? Add your prospects, tag them to a post that pertains to what they're looking to achieve, right? It may be a testimony that is similar to what they're looking for. For example, and get your financial lit here, right? It may be somebody that has a bankruptcy, but there's a testimony there of someone who has a bankruptcy. Go ahead and tag them to that post. Tag them to that post, wait a little bit, either a day, then message them and say, hey, have you got a chance to look at that testimony? Right? Utilize the information that's in front of you. Add, tag, message. Super important. Let's move forward. All right. Make sure that once again, you go into the file section and get this information. These are the skins that you want to utilize. All right. And make sure that you're utilizing them as well. Right. Make sure you're working your business so you can get as many people promoted. Also utilize Canva, PicArt, different apps like that to be able to get your photos in those skins the right way. Make sure that you go right now. Okay, soon, well, not right now, but first chance you get, go into the file section and go get these documents. These documents are game changers. Game changers. They're showing you, not only you, but your team, how to pace to win the race, which is one of the most important things you can know about your business. Also, the power of five and a game plan to sales director. Listen, this has been put together amazingly by our leadership to make sure that you're able to get to sales director and in a quick fashion, right? Make sure that you utilize this information. Organization is everything. And also the Power 5 game plan, sales director, field trainer, tracker form. Make sure that you go get these forms. Make sure that you're ready, right? You gotta put yourself in a position to have everything that you need to be able to move. All right, so let's go ahead and move forward, right? I'm going to bring forth this next young lady. We're going to be talking about the 888 cash calendar, which I'm super excited about. It's a game changer for those individuals that are here that don't have a lot of time or want to be organized. This young lady right here is a game changer. She's an executive vice president. That means her team is doing well over $500,000 in sales volume every 30 days. All that means is that she's changing lives, guys. So make sure you're taking notes on the 888 cash calendar. Executive Vice President Toy Jones, are you there?
Hey, can you hear me okay?
I hear you perfectly, girl. Take it away.
Thank you so much. So I want to give it back to LeVar. You did an outstanding job sharing the information today. So we're just going to hop right on in. I hope you guys have pen and paper because I want you to make sure you take notes about the 888 cash calendar. And you guys, it's really more prevalent now than ever, especially those of you that have kids and your kids are going back to school. You got the virtual learning. Those of you that have a 9 to 5, and then you're also working on your business, your dream. So you got to be able to strategize and create that schedule. So we're going to hop right on into it and share with you how to actually do that. So why do you need a calendar and a planner? This is where you're going to be able to plan, track, and measure your SMART goals. It's also going to help you to focus and manage your daily method of operation. And then it keeps you from getting off track with your accountability, which is your income producing activity. This is simply just a guide, you guys, to keep you on track with making sure that you stay on top of actually creating those income producing activities. So where are you going to find this 888 cash calendar? You're going to find it on the Momentum Society website and also in the Financial Leaders of America file section. But we're going to break it down. Everyone gets 24 hours in a day. I don't get any more hours. The next person doesn't get any more hours. We all have 24 hours. So that's 8 hours to work, 8 hours to sleep, and 8 hours to build your dream. Now, I know most of us don't actually sleep 8 hours, so you're able to designate more time in other areas. So you want to break it down this way. So you got personal development, you got family time, personal responsibilities, time that you're going to promote your business, time that you're going to expose and get a response, also time that you're going to follow up, and then the team and business management. And you also want to be involved, and you're going to total up those hours daily. So when you think about personal development, that could be anything where you're reading a book or listening to a podcast that you enjoy that's going to take you your life and your business to the next level. Also, you got to document the family time and your personal responsibilities. Now, what I would say is whenever you jot down whatever time is specific for family time, that is not the time for you to do business, and vice versa. Whenever you document your business time, that is not the time for you to be doing family time. We love our families, but you just got to have it all planned out. But this is how the sheet looks. If you're looking at the screen, all of the tasks are to the left, and then you have every day of the week where you're able to break down how much time you have for each area. And you are in control of how much time you want to put down. So scheduling your daily method of operation in 15 to 30-minute increments. So we also have the sheet where you can actually break it down into smaller increments. So that first sheet is where you're going to put the total time. Here is where you're going to break it down. You want to be specific. Okay, so if you have designated, I'm going to do follow up, or I'm going to do personal time, you want to break down actually what are you going to actually be doing during that specific time. And you're going to, like I said, break it down into 15 and 30-minute increments. This is going to be vital to your business and to your success. Make sure you print it out and actually utilize it. So here we're going to talk about Pace to Win the Race. This is the Agent Business Builder game plan. If you see here, the title says Field Trainer, $1,600 a month in volume. Well, not a month, but $1,600 in volume. And the weekly volume is 500. Daily volume is 100. You guys, when you break this down, you can actually do a customer a day at minimum and get to Field Trainer within your first week or two. And that's slow pacing it. That's just, you going out, just getting customers every single day. But you may want to take a screenshot of this so you can see the actual game plan. Note, this is on a 5-day work week. If you fall short, you can add 6 days, but you definitely want to designate a day you take for rest. And then here, like I said, if you want to screenshot it, you can also see the income disclosure statement that our company has available to us. So you can see at each title, this is the amount of money you should be making at each title. If you're not there, you got to step it up a bit. But definitely take a look at the income disclosure so you can see where you should be at based on the title. So this momentum income producing activity, you can also find this in the file section of the FLA group, which is Financial Leaders of America. This is vital also when it comes to tracking your business. So the sheet here, the first 50 slots, that's where you're just making connections, right? And from those connections, you want to get their name and number, a way to contact them. So the law of numbers says out of 50 people, you should be able to get 15 of those people in front of some information, whether it's a one-on-one, whether it's a 3-way call, whether it's a webinar, and when outside opens, whether it's a in-person presentation. So 50, 15. So the middle slot is for 15 names. The bottom slot is for 5 names. So out of 15 people, you should be able to close 5 of those people. So sometimes when you think you're not actually doing well, if you are tracking it and you're connecting with at least 50 people and closing 5, that is a good ratio. You are right on target. But guess what? If you're not tracking it, you won't know how well you are doing. And also, this won't be, you won't be able to have a clear conversation when you're talking to your upline as far as maybe what the challenge is. Your upline won't be able to let you know where that exact challenge is. So I'm going to step out of the way and bring up our next dynamic leader. He is a vice president with our company, Level 1 R&R Club. You know, business is just booming. That means his business is doing $100,000 in sales. And he actually started off as a Uber driver. He has some, he was also in the banking industry, but he was able to build a huge business off of just eavesdropping on the conversation while Uber driving Miss Robin Robinson. So Kedrick Kofer, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me, Toy?
Yes, I can hear you. Looking spiffy over there with the glasses on.
Oh, well, yeah. You know, I'm trying to do my thing. Something new going on. How you doing today?
Awesome.
Well, first I want to give it back to you just for being an amazing leader with Momentum Society and our company, and just for being a single mom and just paving the way for single moms. So You are highly respected in the industry, and you just an example of how a single mom supposed to do it in this industry. So you've been knocking it out the park and doing your thing. So I really appreciate all your hard work and everything you've done for this organization, also for your team. So definitely, guys, I want to give it back, again to Dr. Nicola Smith Jackson, just for paving the way for Momentum Society and our team, because without Dr. Nicola Smith Jackson, none of this would be possible. And so I want to go ahead and get into the 7-step system. This is your system for success. And so with the 7-step system, this is going to be able to save you time, energy, and money. This is so important because in a system, you want to have that in place to be able to do that. And so number one, promote. That means you need to done king this thing. That's right. You need to vote, and you need to invite and market, using the scripts. And so that's the great thing I love about this amazing company. They already have scripts in place in order to be successful in this company. So it's like the cutting of the rhythm, just like you get on a brand new business. You want to text message people. You want to, tell people what you're doing online. You want to make sure that you edify and build your business up and, show lifestyle. You want to be relatable to your audience, because once you start being relatable to your audience, they're going to be able to trust you. And so with that being said, you want to make sure that you expose your business. If you're not talking about your business, how people going to know what you do? So you got to expose it. You got to talk about the products. You got to be able to leverage, third party, like marketing tools, our corporate videos. Remember, I told you this is a system that's already in place. So all you got to do is just plug into the system, use your webinars, the PBRs. We're probably not doing that right now, but PBRs are great. It's a great platform. That's your private business reception. And so you got to make sure that you're exposing and sharing the information with your audience to be able to take your business to the next level. Now, you want to get response. This is so important in your business because you want to use the 5-question close to be able to do that. Remember, I told you, we already got a system in place. Use the system, utilize the system. That's for, agent 3-way calls, for customer 3-way calls. You want to get the experts on the line to be able to close them out for you. Now, when I first got started 3 years ago, I used my mentor, Senior Vice President Robin Robinson, to close out all of my business partners and all of my customers because I was new to the industry. So you got to have an expert on the line to be able to close those people out for you. Now, enroll is so important. You got to have your links. If you're in business, you need to act like you're in business. So you need to have your links. You need to make sure that, you go to www.ucs/ and put your name in, your first and last name. And then also in your business, you want to go to www.myfes.net/ like my name, K Kofer. And that's how I enroll people in my business. So if you don't know your link, how are you going to be in business? You got to make sure that you have all your links in place so you can be able to get these people enrolled, get them started so they can start seeing results. Now, the services, you need to make sure, that you start the services because you want to be a product of the product. Like I said, 3 years ago, when I first got started, my credit score was at a 550 and it went up 166 points within 4.5 months. So I became a product of the product. I had my own personal testimony. And so that's why I was able to get a lot of customers in my organization because I had my own personal testimony. And so if you don't have your own personal testimony, that's okay. You can leverage someone else's testimony until you get your own personal testimony. Now, getting started right, it's imperative that you make sure that you and your team and your whole entire organization get started right, because when you get started right, a trained agent is a well-paid agent. So you got to make sure that you're connecting with Financial Leaders of America, Dr. Dame Nicola Smith Jackson. That's her platform. Make sure that you Get Your Financial Lit here. Tag your people, bring your people into those platforms because we got testimonies in there. We have leaders in there. We have different things that will be able to help you take your business to the next level. But you got to make sure that you're plugged in into Financial Leaders of America. Get Your Financial Lit. Those are the 2 great platforms that we have that can help your business and your organization go to the next level. Now, getting trained, like I said before, a well-trained agent is a well-paid agent. You got to make sure that you're properly trained. And by getting properly trained, you got to stay plugged into the system. That's right. You got to stay around your mentors. You got to get the proper teaching and the proper way of doing things in this industry. And so with that being said, you know, we have live trainings like today. You got to make sure you have all your business partners on this live training today to get all the pertinent information and get properly trained. And also you're going to be able to use corporate and the team website to attend your, you know, your weekly meetings that we have right now, you know, with our business. So right now, because we're in this situation, you got to make sure that you have all your team on the Zoom calls. You have all the team on the business lunches that we do Monday through Friday. So stay plugged in. And so organize your audience and track your activity. This is so important because if you don't know what you're doing and where you're going, how are you going to get to your destination? You got to track all this stuff. You got, you know, when you do follow-ups, because we always tell our business partners, the fortune is in your follow-up. So when you talk to people, you got to write that stuff down. You got to put it in place so you know when to go back and have these follow-ups, because we have, you know, a cash calendar that you can be able to plug into, that you can put this information in so you know exactly where you stand. And so some other tools that we have is Momentum IPA list. That's our income producing activity. This is a list of names that you can put down, some of the people that you've talked to over the past few weeks. Sometimes you might, you know, lose them, or sometimes you might, you know, stop talking to them, but you have that pertinent information that you can go back to and follow up with your team. So guys, I just want to let you know, you want to make sure that you're saving time, energy, and money with the 7 Success System. Guys, thank you so much. My name is Kedrick Kofor, and I'm so glad to serve you on this platform. And so our next, you know, young lady that's coming up, I know her very, very well. We started this industry together about 3 years ago. And guys, I'm telling you, she is taking this industry by storm. My wife and my business partner, Executive Vice President, Level 2 in the R&R Club, Michelle Kofor. Go ahead and take it away.
All right, so I'll just scoot on over. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. First of all, I got to give it back up to Keith.